everyone, of course, welcome to the next video. Today, Sam and I are going to go through the top 5 haunted locations here in Australia. And guess what, Sam?
What?
You've actually slept over at one of these locations. Don't tell them which one. You've got to work it out by the end of the video.
Aww.
The very first top haunted location. Here we go. Number 1. The Monte Christo Homestead, which is in New South Wales. You know where Sydney was, where we went to, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, New South Wales?
I'm here at the Monte Christo Homestead, said to be one of the most haunted houses in all of Australia.
It was actually built in 1885, but at this location, there was all these really tragic events all happened at the same location.
The thing is, frequently, just as you're dozing off, you'll get woken up, sheets being pulled, pressure on your chest, shaken, pushing through the beds, all sorts of things.
One of them, a stable boy, was burnt alive. A baby girl was thrown down the stairs. A maid fell off the balcony, and a caretaker was shot dead, all at the same location. Are you in shock? The thing is, I know there's a lot of tragic, and the thing is, I looked up here about a couple of strange hauntings, and one of them I found was the ghost of Mrs. Crawley, who is reportedly has never left the house since her husband died, and she actually haunts her bedroom. But this is the one I thought you'd be interested in, because we've had this before, and I'll get you a second about my phone actually playing music, because there's a mysterious music box. Visitors have reported hearing a music box play in one of the upstairs bedrooms, but there's no music box in the bedroom.
That's happening to us.
Correct. What's happened since we've actually started this ghost hunting is my phone starts playing a song just by random. Guess which song played on Casey's phone just out of the blue, played one chorus and then stopped. He sent it to me the other day. Guess what song it was? Do you remember our first video?
Highway to Hell.
You got it. That song played on his phone. He didn't touch his phone. He didn't start the phone. It played by itself. So I don't know whether these things are linked, but I can tell you this much. I'm not staying at Monte Christo Homestead. No way at all. Number 2. The Aradale Mental Hospital. This is in Victoria. You know Melbourne, where Mum loves to go shopping?
Personally, I've been scratched at the back of my head to the point where it's drawn blood. Whatever it was didn't want us there.
Opened in 1867, Armadale was one of the largest psychiatric institutions in Australia, housing thousands of patients, and over its 130-year operation, it is estimated 13,000 people died within its walls, many of them in really bad conditions. Visitors have reported hearing screams, footsteps, and seeing shadowy figures.
People report shadow people, which are dark human figures.
Particularly in areas like women's wards, with the spirit of Nurse Kerry still linger.
Wait, what?
How many people? Why is it always the mental hospitals?
And why does it have to be like a part of the wall or something?
Correct. And this is the one thing, Nurse Kerry's spirit. The spirit of Nurse Kerry is a kind and compassionate caretaker and said to still roam the women's ward, comforting visitors who feel uneasy. And the hardest part is this. When they have the ghost tours, they actually have had triggered fainting spells and panic attacks from people actually doing the walk around. So could you imagine going on a tour and then actually having the situation where you literally feel like you're going to faint?
I'll be getting out of there.
Yes.
Or, if I see her, goodbye.
Well, your mum's a nurse and she's very good, but I would not like to see a ghost nurse at all. And what is it with hospitals that always seem to be haunted?
I don't know.
Anyway, all right, number 3. The next one.
Port Arthur in Tasmania. Ghost stories have flourished for many years. Even in the 1990s, strange visions appear. Some have been caught on film.
It was established in 1830 as a penal settlement. Port Arthur housed some of the British Empire's most hardened convicts. The site had a dark history of punishment and hardship, with over 1,000 deaths on record. A lot of people.
It's a real feeling of sadness. It's here during the day, but it's here at night as well. There was a lot of tragedy went on here.
Notable haunted locations include a separate prison known as the solitary confinement. Do you know what solitary confinement
Yeah,
means?
it's just like a room,
Yeah,
like with no one inside.
that's right. And how scary would that be, all dark and by yourself? Numerous ghost sightings have been explained occurrences and unexplained occurrences have been reported, making a focal point. Then I looked at one of the hauntings that happened, and this is the one which got me. The convict's last laugh. Some of the visitors have reported hearing laughter or voices in a separate prison, the isolation ward, where convicts were driven insane due to their isolation.
Come here, I'm gonna kill you. Did they tell you what I did?
So the thing is imagine being put into a place where you see no one, you actually talk to no one, and it's pitch black, and you're locked in a cell, and then you go insane. No wonder some of these places are haunted.
And no wonder people are getting crazy in the world.
Correct.
No way. It's probably, I think like when they first did it, I think like that's how Karens were created.
Karens? How were Karens created? By isolation in haunted cells?
Guys, sorry, but if your name is Karen, we're not talking about you, like the meme ones.
Oh, the meme Karen. Okay, gotcha. So hang on. How were Karens created in an isolation prison?
Because they're crazy.
So you're telling me because Karens are crazy, they must have been in isolation?
And they got created by isolation.
Okay, I do see your logic. Now, before we get into the last two, you want to talk about your cards and sign up to the Spooky Squad?
Oh, yes.
Just so you know, Sammy's trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you everyone who's subscribed. And he said he wants to be 100,000 subscribers in 6 months. I laughed and I went, ha! I don't think it'll ever happen. But I'm sure it will because we've grown very considerably. And you've made some stickers for people, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
If you want to sign up to the Spooky Squad, all you need to do is click the jot form below in the actual description and Sam will send you an exclusive limited edition Spooky Squad sticker and he'll send you one of these cards and write a personal note on every one.
And you'll get my signature.
We've only got 100 of them, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's all we've
Cop
got.
one.
Yes, correct. They're definitely not going to be reproduced again. So obviously then leading on to the second last one. Okay, number 4. I don't know why we always talk about the asylums, but Beachworth Lunatic Asylum in Victoria, near Melbourne again. Operating from 1867 to 1995, this asylum was one of the largest in Australia, accommodating 1,200 patients. Many patients died here due to illness, neglect, or suicide. The asylum is believed to be haunted by several spirits, including Matron Sharp, who is seen walking the wards with a set of keys, and Tommy Kennedy, a patient known for playing the harmonica in the kitchen. Visitors have reported encounters with a young girl who holds their hand.
One question.
Yes.
Why is he holding keys?
Why is she holding keys? I'm guessing because she was a matron, she had the keys to everything, and she always made sure that everyone is in the right room at the right time.
What will happen if somebody went to the wrong place at the wrong time?
I don't know, maybe she'd get cranky. Be angry matron. But imagine this though.
Maybe be a killer.
Maybe. But how about this though? The young girl's ghost. This is what I found. Imagine this. We go and visit the asylum together, you and me. And then a ghostly young girl comes and holds your hand. Or tugs on your sleeve while we walk around. That would creep me out.
No, I would just say.
No?
No, it's a kid, so he's nice, Judge.
Yeah, you do seem to attract the children's ghosts,
I'll
don't
hug
you?
her.
They're all nice. You probably try and hug her. That's good. But I must admit, I'd prefer to probably have like a little girl tugging at my sleeve rather than an angry matron jingling keys in front of me, I suppose. Now, number 5, lucky last. Freemantle Prison. Here in Western Australia. Yes, the one that Sammy has actually stayed at. It was constructed in the 1850s by convicts, and the Freemantle prison operated until 1991, housing various inmates, including notorious criminals. The prison was a site for executions, suicides, and riots. I remember the riots at that place. One of the most infamous spirits is Martha Rendell, the woman who was hanged in Western Australia in 1909 for the murder of her stepchildren. Her ghost is said to appear in the prison's chapel window.
And guys, can I tell you something?
Absolutely.
So, this might be a little bit scary for you guys, but
It was scary for me.
I was terrified.
Yes. And
Watch
sorry,
it.
just to be
If you haven't watched the video, watch it.
Good idea. And just to be clear, we actually did a sleepover at one of the cells at the Freemantle jail. We actually slept there together.
One scary thing happened. So, our editor Casey, he looked at all the videos and stuff and said, oh, it's fine. Until he saw the video that we just made. When he looked between, like, one picture,
I could not believe what I'd just seen. Next to the arrow, the face.
he saw a face. A girl's face. Terrifying. Eyes bulging out.
Eyes bulging. We didn't see it at the time, did we? Casey picked it up in the edit. But what else did Martha do? Apart from appearing, what else did she do?
What did she do?
She flickered the light, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And she told us to...
I'm not scared of you. Flicker them. Now.
Run. Yep, told you. Okay, time for us to run. Okay, we're out of here. Okay.
Run. So we ran. Definitely.
And we said, no, I'm not doing that. And
No.
she was like, and then the face appeared. And we were like, nope.
That was, I have to admit, one of the scariest locations. And just so you know, when we slept there, we slept in the same bed. It was a bunk bed, but we slept in the same bed because we were both terrified and we got out of there early. So tell us, do you have another one of a haunted location here in Australia? That's our top 5. What's your top 5? Definitely leave a comment below. Tell us a different location. We might be able to go and visit it.
And by the way, tell us any top 5 dolls or anything. We can experiment on them.
Yeah, top 5 myths, anything. We can explore any spooky mystery. Is there anything you want to say to your subscribers before we go?
Like and subscribe!
I hope that didn't max out the audio. Thanks everyone. See you in the next video.
Peace.